Welcome. Please like and subscribe to our channel, it really helps us out and it's much appreciated. Please share the videos. Today we're starting at Penistone, back over there, the Penistone cycle repair shop sort of thing, and at the side of me, at this direction, we've got the Penistone showground where they have the big Penistone show every year, which is usually about September time I think, and the skate park. We're on the TPT again, but this time I've gone further on and doing the Penistone to the Dunford bridge section. There's a lot of quirky wee things on this section, so hopefully it should be a nice wee trip. It's not as bright as it was the other day. It's like this jogger get past. Yeah. Not as bright as it was the other day, but it's fine. Not raining as yet, although this is a long trail, so you never know what's in front of us. But today, as you can see, there's a skate park there, look, for the bands. There's a lot more things to do and to see on this wee bit of a trail. It's a lot flatter, a lot straighter, so it can get boring at times, but like I said, there's wee quirky carvings and things. So let's have a trek on and let's see what we get. On the TPT, like I say, on this section you get loads of wee quirky things. You can come to the first one we've come to. It's called Wisewood, carved by a Stephen Tarr, April 2016. Stick up here a bit, I'll flip it around for you. How nice is that? You got loads of these type of quirky carvings done by this guy called Stephen Tarr, sorry. Lovely. How nice is that? Like a guy from the woods. Yeah, like I say, but look how nice, look how straight. This is massive straight section of the TPT here from Penistone all the way to Dunford Bridge, which is obviously you can't get any further without actually walking over the Pennines themselves. But yeah, about little quirky things like that, you've got to love them. See what else there is further up. Also, off the TPT you've also got other trails that sort of comes across it as well, like I was saying the other day on the other video that I did last time, further up at the Wortley section. There's also trails that cross the TPT and incorporate it. Now we've done this one a few times, it's called the Penistone Trail, and it leads from Penistone Railway, the old Penistone Railway Station, to Denbydale Railway Station. That's why it's called Penistone Trail, Penistone Denbydale. It's about 5 miles long, so we might do that again at some point. We're going to wait for the summer to come back again, or the spring, because you do cross fields and they can get a bit sludgy and boggy. Try and take a buggy across it if you want. I mean, you might struggle a wee bit, but there we go. A bit boggy. So we're going to try and do that again in the summer, and do that for you. It's about a 5 mile trail. It's not bad. There's quite a lot of history on that trail as well, industrial. So let's see when we get further up this trail and see what other wee quirky things we can see. We've still got some amazing bridges that go across this place. Obviously this one, I don't know if this is a walk bridge or it's used for road. Don't think it's a road bridge, but look at that, how beautiful is that? How nice is that for a bridge? I don't know if up there it used to say the dates on it or something. It looks like there were 3 plaques that's been taken down. That could possibly be train companies that use this line that had the plaques up, cities out on this side of the bridge. No, exactly, it's been taken down, or fallen down in time. I should imagine they've been taken down. It's unusual all 3 fell. How beautiful is that bridge? Gorgeous, isn't it? Yeah. Victorian engineering. Beautiful. I've not seen any more quakers yet, but I know there's definitely stuff up this direction. I think this section is a far better section than the last section that I did the other day. The line bed is far straighter and far nicer. It's definitely a better section of the track. You are more in the countryside out here than you are on the other one though. You do have a lot of these, I've noticed. What they've been banking the twigs up with. Don't know why they're doing that. And obviously they had to blast through a lot of cliffs and things, as you can see, to build the line here on this Penistone to Dunford bridge section. There is another railway station coming up further up. I can't quite remember what it was called, but I believe it had a train crash back in the day. So let's carry on and let's see. So here we are at Thirlstone part of the line now. And the next place we'll be come to would be Bullhouse Green. This is the Thirlstone section of the line. Let you read a bit of it. That's the entire line, look, Southport all the way through. This is our section here, and then you got like branch lines off, and then all the way to Hornsey, other side of Hull. Beautiful path there, look. It's a bit about Penistone. That's where we are. We're following the line here, the TPT, and also there's a trail that runs that way as well. So, and then you've got local kids village trail. I don't know if kids have done this, obviously. So it's a trail that you can do through Thirlstone and Penistone, which I think is amazing, to be honest. You see the Transpennine Trail sign going that direction, that cock button, and we're heading west towards Dunford Bridge. So quite a nifty thing there for this TPT section at Thirlstone. I do like this trail. A lot of people think I don't because it's like a bane of my life. I've done it that many times, but I do like this trail. It's flat, it's easy to do, it's long, so you're getting your mileage in. You're not getting no much hill work and stamina. Well, we do enough of that anyway normally, but just trying to get this weight off, try and get down and get this done, get this right, as well as this as well. So walking's good for your mental health as well as your physical fitness. I said it before. So if you can just get out and do a bit a day, a couple of mile a week. If you go out, just do a couple of miles. You don't have to do too much. Just get that heart pumping, legs moving, and it's good for your mental health as well. So enough of me preaching. Let's see what else we can find further up this beautiful section of the TPT. Right, we're at Shaw Hall Lane crossing. I don't know if that's what the actual crossing was, but the road that runs down through it is called Shaw Hall Lane. The old station house is at the back of me here. That's the old station house, and the old crossing is here, where the TP Transpennine Trail used to go straight through here. You can still see part of the old rail line, look. It's nice, not took it all up. That's interesting. This is called Shaw Hall Lane, that runs straight across the middle of it. Like I said earlier, there is other routes that you can follow that goes on here, and also that route, the Kinder Loop, peak horsepower. Hiya.
Hey.
So there's also that route you can follow as well, the Kinder Loop. Now I was right up on top of the moors with Phil the other day when we did a video, and that was part of the Kinder Loop, so it must be quite a big one. To be honest with you, it must be quite a massive loop, that one. I'll have to look that one up and see how many miles it is. So if it's a big trail, we might do that in the summer as well, but the main objective this next summer is we wanted to do the West Island Way that we couldn't do this summer because Scotland cancelled on us. Yeah, they cancelled all those accommodation points that we'd booked, accommodation and camping and things along the way, and they cancelled on us because obviously Scotland's restrictions were still closed and nobody was allowed across the border or in or out. So we had to make alternative plans, and quickly, and we ended up doing the Yorkshire Wolds Way, which was fantastic. 79 miles trail. We did it in 5.5 days, Phil and myself. It should have been somebody else coming with us, but he injured his shoulder not many weeks before, so he had to pull out, unfortunately. Maybe he can do the West Island with us this next year. So hopefully soon there should be a few more quirky things to see. So let's crack on and let's see what's further up this line. Another carving here by the same guy. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. How beautiful is that? I love the details. Bit weathered now, but I do love the detail. That beautiful eagle. Do love eagles. I think they're a gorgeous, gorgeous creature. Shame you don't see any. Be nice, wouldn't it, if you could actually see some. Not this far south, unless you see them at show or in Avery, whatever they're called. Beautiful view over there, look, over Millhouse Green. Delston's a bit further back that direction. That's starting Millhouse Green. So we're coming into the section of Millhouse Green in a minute. There is a crossing further up. I'll find out what that's called in a minute. I just can't quite remember offhand. But look at these benches. It's right Transpennine Trail on it. I think it's absolutely brilliant. There you got Dunford Bridge, 7 kilometres that direction. Beautiful. And let's see Penistone, 2 kilometres back that direction. So let's crack on and let's get closer towards Dunford Bridge. I know the next section after this is long and never ends. But it's good, it's fun. I think it's about 6 miles from Penistone. I'm not sure if it's 6 miles from Penistone to Dunford Bridge. So time I've done that, if I've got enough daylight that is, or the weather holds up, it'll be a 12-mile round trip. Quite good that. So the last one was only a 5-miler, and I need to get fit again. Not been out doing out properly for a while. Can't wait to get out and do some proper treks for you and start to get fit and bring you some real good footage of wild camping and long distance trails or day trails, and hopefully get a couple of multi-day trails in for you as well. So that'll be interesting, so stay tuned for that. So let's carry on and let's see what we can get further up. So in one of our previous videos, you can always come to somewhere that's really nice, but you always end up with somewhere that's very sombre at the same place. Now on Wednesday the 16th of July, I am reading off an information board. The Bullhouse Railway disaster. Wednesday the 16th of July 1884, 24 people died when the railway carriages in which they were travelling fell over the embankment here at Bullhouse Bridge. A lot of newspaper cuttings debated it, Royal Hallamshire, Manchester Hospital, view from the signal box there, look. And then also a view of the old bridge and the carriages and Bullhouse station just up there where it was coming into. Shocking. Yeah, there's always a sombre moment on these sort of places. You always find something, especially on old railway lines. You come across these. Now, the Millennium Bridge. It's a Millennium project, and this obviously is the bridge actually opened in 1999, to be honest, 30th of April 1999. Oh, you'd have a like that. Right. So, Bullhouse Bridge here at Millhouse Green. Got Bullhouse Chapel, been on that as well. Blue Point, been up there. And obviously the tunnel we went through the other day. So this is the replacement bridge. I don't know if they ever, well, they must have replaced the original bridge because there was a railway that still ran up to the 60s on this section. But the bridge, hello again. But the bridge used to stand here where the disaster was. Obviously this is a modern bridge. But this is going across now the section of where the disaster was. And round about here, where I'm standing at the moment, is where it went over, derailed onto the road below. I mean, look at that, it's quite a steep drop, to be honest. You can see the size of the wagon that's just gone past, how far the carriage has dropped. Standing in the very centre of the bridge where the disaster happened. 24 people lost their lives. I was looking back and I noticed a 17-year-old, and I think there was one even a lot younger than that. So anyway, enough of that. That's the new Millennium Bridge, built in 1999 for the Millennium, and that's where 1984 the Bullhouse Bridge disaster. So coming into Bullhouse railway station very, very shortly, or was the station, and we'll crack on when we get up to that place. If you're going to do the TPT and you're going to cycle it, always remember to keep your speed down, because you don't want to end up like that poor chap, do you? I do love quirky things, me. That is brilliant. On this section now, if my memory serves me correctly, there is a lot more quirky things to see. I do like that word quirk, or quirky. Different, isn't it? I do like things different. Who wants to be uniform when you can have and do things slightly different to everything else? I don't know if I'm going to make it to Dunford Bridge with this weather. It looks like it may rain, and I can't get the back of this GoPro to change it to the waterproof back that I've got with a solid back. The clip broke off at top already, trying to get it off, so I broke it already, the case. I'm going to try and get the clip back on when I get back home, sorry. But I can't seem to get it off, the actual casing, the backing of it. You can change them over to different types of backs. I have done it in the past, so I don't know why I can't do it now. I'll probably do it straight away when I get on. But it could do with changing over now anyhow, because the bad worse weather's coming, and this is really the summer one that I've got on the back of it. So it wants the solid casing on back to so I can use it. It makes the camera waterproof. I don't know what I'm going to do about that clip. Can't repair the clip, then I'm just going to have to see if I can get another casing for it. It is only a GoPro Hero 3 Plus, so it's not one of the newer ones, which I am going to hopefully invest, but I got this at a decent price. I used to just use my phone, but I do like the GoPros. I would like a GoPro 7. I don't want an 8 or a 9. I've heard a few bad reports about them, to be fair. I don't quite know what they're like. If anybody's got any experience with them, just let me know. Let me know what they like. But I do fancy the 7 at the moment, just to upgrade from this one. But maybe that's in the new year. This one's okay as it is at the moment. I'm just a bit miffed about the case. So we're just coming out of Bullhouse Green, and we're approaching well, there used to be an house here. There used to be an house side of the railway, actually where I'm standing, although you wouldn't know it. Just seen a picture back there. In fact, I'll show you because it's on here as well. This house. That used to stand right where I'm standing here on this spot. So, let's see. Hello. Yeah, the weather's turning a bit. See how far we get. Bullhouse Mine Water Project. Alright, so it's for pit tunnels. See volunteers again. And through there, I don't know if you can see through the trees, the edible brown mud water through that trees there, look. That's the water of the mine project. So yeah. Maybe I can see it a bit better just up here to get out of this bit of a clearance and have a look down onto it. Yeah, you can. I can show you a bit better what it looks like now. The brown water. Lovely jubbly. Over there, look. That's your mine project. Look at all that water out at mines. Wow. A lot of brown water down there, isn't there? Now it seems to be getting darker, and I can see the clouds coming in over the Pennines, because we are actually heading towards the edge of the Pennines. Obviously Dunford Bridge is where the tunnels was that took you underneath through the Pennines across to Manchester to the west section. Here we are, just pulling into Bullhouse station. In the back of me is the old railway station house, or the actual railway station itself, I'm not so sure. That's the old railway station house. The back of me there gives you a clue on the door, doesn't it? This is the old railway station coming up. That's the old station house. The station master's house, I believe. Yep, this is the old Bullhouse station. Well, the location what it used to be. Anyway, it's, oh, sorry, Hazel Head. not Bullhouse, Hazel Head. There you go. Hazel Head. East and West Pennine Trail. So this is the Hazel Head station, not Bullhouse. That was the one further back where the disaster was. This was the Hazel Head station. Got an horse rider following me. If you wanted to know what that was. So, Hazel Head station. It's given me a bit of history about the place. I think it was a double track station with sidings. It's been a long time since I've read it, so let's go and have a look. If I don't get this wrong, as per usual. There's an information board just up here. Right, here we go. There you go, look. The house we've just seen was the station master's house, and the little house was the actual station itself. And the station master. And that's what it used to look like. The sidings and the main lines coming into it. And this is what it looks like now. As you can see from the surroundings, it's now a picnic area, as a lot of these are on these TPT. A lot of it is now picnic areas, which is fine, which is nice. I think we're about 2 miles, a mile and a half away from Dunford Bridge now. The longest stretch to come. Just this seems to never end, this next bit. Don't think there's a lot more to see, although I'm just going to keep the camera rolling for a minute. Because I know there's that little wooded area that I was talking about for bands that they can go in and see quakes. I think I'm going to go through it, so let's have a look and let's go on a bit of an adventure. You can always sometimes, if you look round, still see bits and bobs of the old railway. Here you can see the embankment walls. There, look. Amazing. I'm not even sure if that's the old top side of the platform, but I don't think so. It's a bit high, but you never know. Could have been. Right. Here we go. Welcome to the Magic Woods. Let's go and see what little quirks we can see. Oh, they frighten me stupid. Nice juicy spider. Little light, look at this little lighthouse. You just got to keep your eyes peeled because there's all sorts of little things in here on this kiddies trail for them to do. Like a path that leads you around. Anybody for a game of noughts and crosses? Brilliant. I love it. I like how they've incorporated things for the children as well, so you can bring your kiddies and things. Massive spider web there, look. There's a spider hanging from the tree. Fantastic. I love it. Obviously they've done it all for Halloween, so somebody's definitely been up here recently and made a lot of Halloweeny stuff. Which way shall I go? We'll go this way. There's a different little path you can take, that just leads to a wee bench. There's all sorts of little quirks. There used to be a lot of, yeah, what's the other Halloween? Samhain. A lot of witches' cats and things. So they've took a lot of the pocket spiders. Another one. If that moved, I'd be running. There's a lot of little bat here, look. You see that bat? So somebody's definitely been and changed it for Halloween, haven't they? Right, oh, I'm just going to carry on because there's more. I was going to come out, you can come out whenever you want at different points. But it looks like they've done quite a bit more on here. Quite impressed. Yeah, a bit more colourful here now. The pumpkin, carved pumpkin, bits and bobs. Fantastic. And some pumpkins and bats and stuff in the trees there, look. Fantastic, I love it. Love it. So it's like a little trail for them. For bairns, for kiddies. It's nice that they've thought about it, to be honest. People forget that even though this is a trail and it's practically self-maintained, we forget that it takes people, volunteers like them guys back there who's maintaining this trail for such as you and I. We forget that it does take people volunteering as well. They don't get paid for that, to keep these trails nice, pristine, for our benefit, so we can walk, cycle and us ride on these things, these trails for us. So I think they're doing a fantastic job. Yeah, I think they're doing an absolutely amazing job. Like I say, if you want for people like those volunteers back there that's keeping this tip-top condition, as we say, well done to those guys. Now we're just coming up to a picnic area, and I think it's a Millennium Bridge that was built. Don't ask me. I'm not going to say. Oh, go on, I'm going to say it. That was built in the Millennium to go across one of the main roads that runs under the TPT that replaced one of the old original railway bridges. It's not often you get to see waterfalls on a railway line, but look at these beauties. How nice are them? Gorgeous, all the way across. How good is that? It's coming right from up there. I don't know if it's going to capture it coming through them woods, from trees. It's actually waterfall all the way down. Stunning. Beautiful. Next stop, Dunford Bridge. How gorgeous is that? So here we have it. End of the line of this here. Can't go any further. The old woodhead tunnels are just down here, which is now belongs to the National Grid, I believe, and that's where the tunnels used to take you to Manchester. Back of me there's a Stand Up Arms. That used to be a pub. Used to be a nice pint in there. I've been there for bonfire and something to eat years ago, but now it's all shut down. It's a private house now, I believe. So I'm going to leave this video here. Thumbs up, please like the videos, please share the videos. Until next time, Jay out, keep trekking out, take care.